Hello, my collective. This is Lily Rose Tarot. I'm excited to be here. I get to do a long reading. I pre-pulled, so you won't have to wait for me. I will also be doing tarot cards and then a little love thing at the end. Do watch that we are all the collective, and you are going to resonate with some of this, right? Or pull this energy out, okay? This is for masculine and feminine. I do not do gender. Don't get fixated on signs. As if you're an empress and emperor, anyone, you could be any sign, right? And unless it's a personal reading, don't get fixated on sign. You might pick the wrong person, okay? Never a wrong person, always lesson to learn, but still. Anyway, do like, share, and subscribe because I will be doing free readings for people once I hit a certain amount of subscribers. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about you. Okay, I put your person over here and I put you over here. Don't mind my nails. I'm a hairdresser. So, if this side does not resonate with you, you are over here, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Leo, or an Aries, or this is in the charts, okay? The connecting energy is prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Something could have happened in Taurus season, okay? That's very significant, okay? Something could be happening in Leo season. So you might be gaining your confidence and working on your success. Okay, I know last night or tonight is at the moon, right? I think it's a super moon, which I was like, yes, this energy is amazing. Woo! And then all of a sudden, here comes the waterworks, crybaby Lily, which isn't my real name, but whatever. My real name is actually Christina, but confidence is the key to success. Okay, so you can do anything where your person is starting to gain confidence. Okay, or this is you starting to gain confidence. Okay, again, you could be mirroring each other, so this could be you could be on both sides, right? They're coming in with the full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. So I feel like climax, right? I mean, that could be there, but there is passion. They are ready, right? Like I feel like they're building up. We will see. I should have put all these out, but I didn't. I'm actually just going to do it so I can get the energy going here real quick. I just want some of these. Let's see. I do feel like both of these energies are not with anybody. We will see if that comes up, right? But I feel like this person's kind of already awakened to the connection. This person is like at a climax right now, like, oh my God, this is happening. This is real. And I feel like they need time to rest, okay? I feel like they do see well, I feel like they may want to take you on a vacation. Or have you to themselves. They want to communicate with you by yourselves. I don't know if I see communication yet, but we'll get started. Okay. It's happening. Keep holding your vision. Do not let go, right? I think either you or you could be on this side, right? But this person, whoever's over here, needs to keep this vision because that's how you manifest, right? Do not give up faith. You're almost there. Right before people are about to get what they manifest, which I didn't know that you can manifest people. I still don't even know if that's a thing or not, but some people say you can. You don't give up though, because right before you're about to get your manifestation, people give up. Don't give up, okay? Deep solar healing, okay? Physical and emotional healing. This person's been through some shit, okay? They need to rest. And so if you're like stressed out because they're not here or they're stressed out because you're not there, someone's got to rest wherever you're at. I kind of feel like the feminine is over here and the masculine is over here. And that can be any gender. It doesn't matter, okay? You do have, I think you both are very unique people. You might both be silly and goofy and weird, right? I know I'm weird. Obviously, I'm a tarot card reader. People think that's weird. I'm like, it's not that freaking weird, but whatever. Anyways, be yourself. Be your true self, right? Yeah, and then look at this. Yeah, okay. Also, I was going to tell you, no matter how much you love this person, you have boundaries, okay? Everybody, they need boundaries with you, right? Everyone needs boundaries, right? Show someone how you want to be treated. People are not psychic. Not yet, right? We're all psychic, but it's just if we want to do it or not. But, there's a need to maybe they had to work on codependency issues, or you did. You guys could be a little bit obsessed, codependent on each other. And you're not alone. Spirit's with you, guiding you. This is definitely divine. Okay. There's been divine all over the place. Us as a collective, we're all meeting soulmates right now. I don't know what is going on. Maybe I wasn't like grown up enough when I did tarot cards before, but I didn't remember it being like this. This is intense energy lately. I don't know if we're all going into like maybe it's because the year of the Aquarius or whatever. I don't know, but then someone said it's the year of the snake, so I'm like, okay, well that could be a Chinese, right? Whatever. Anyway, embrace your weirdness and face your true self. Be free. Be who you are. This person loves you for who you are, and you love them for who they are. So you have to start the relationship with honesty. Okay, they're coming in with third chakra, Archangel Michael, solar plex, moving towards your desires. Yeah, I feel like you're ready, right? You feel it, you know it, you're ready, you've reflected. You might still be in reflection, but you see the connection, and you're ready. You can feel it in your gut. You know what I mean? They're still kind of manifesting, right? They may still feel like they need to manifest more or work more or like be better, which is actually sad because I feel like this person's perfect the way they are, and you probably feel the same way. But this is personal and spiritual power, flame of passion and action, clarity, magic of transformation. Yeah, they're transforming. They're reaching their climax here, okay? I just love that word climax, right? Just kidding. Okay, reflection and rest. Yeah, they need to rest. You're reflecting. And then at the bottom, you've got cleanse. You guys are not going to bring in shit that is going to be unhealthy for your relationship. But we also have to watch out for the red flags because we can all slide backwards, right? I do feel like you're both strategizing on which decision or how you're going to come together. I think there might be a little bit of confusion on how you guys are going to come together, okay? You could be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, okay? And this is the collective. You could be any energy, but there is mirroring here. There is sensitivity here. There's emotional. There is wanting a family. Cancers are very loving and kind and creative and, very sensitive people, but very hard on themselves, okay? And Geminis are all up in their head. But they are carrying, they're funny, they're goofy, that person, they could have that in their chart. And then you've got water and birth. They're ready to birth this, okay? I feel like hold on, emotional, strength, sensual, feminine. Oh, they might be working on their feminine side as well. Oh, wow. Some of you, I feel like you're an emperor and empress, right? And you're trying to elevate into the high priest and the priest, right? Because once we get there, then we become the sun and the moon, and then we're completely enlightened. You know what I mean? And then you're just on the top of your game. You've healed your shit, all of it. You're ready to rock, right? This may be a relationship where you come together and you have to heal together a little bit, but this is about beginnings. There could be a birth of a child. Some of they could want to have babies with you. They want to birth the situation. This is Empress, right? Or not the Empress. It's actually oh wow, that's weird. It's actually the number 4, which is the Emperor. Stable, grounded, but it's birthing this. Emotional exchange. Yeah. Like I said, they feel the same. Okay. So they're coming in with, I suck at reading, you guys, but I love all these cards. So bear with me. Leave your unique. Okay, I was just telling my kid this the other day. Listen, this is one life right now. Who knows how many lives we're gonna have? For some reason, I feel like this is my last life. I could be wrong, but my soul is a little tired, right? But I told my son, legacy, legacy, legacy. Leave a stamp. Leave a effing mark. Be somebody that people remember for good. And this is about, and I don't, maybe this person is realizing that they are worth more than they thought, and they are actually have more, uh, maybe they weren't spiritual before. Maybe you brought that out in them, or vice versa, right? Okay. Individuality. Leave your unique stamp on love and everything that you do. Yeah, I feel like this person may have felt trapped or like, oh wow, trapped's right there. But like not being their authentic self. You look like you're there, right? Or this is them. Commitment. You dedicated yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Commitment. Like I said, you're ready for commitment. I think you made your decision. And then at the bottom of the deck, you got humility and freaking loyalty. I don't get better, but no better than that, right? Your relationship demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and constance of being. I think this is a very, very loving, romantic, kind to each other. I don't think you've ever been with someone like this before. Okay. And I don't think this person has either. It says it's not the right time. Again, we don't have control of time. The universe is the best manifesto you can get. So if you want this relationship to come together healthy, turn it over to the universe. Okay. But you will be traveling soon. I feel like this person may want to take you out or you want to take them out wherever you send it. Depends on who you are, right? And then they're coming in with truth. Listen to the heart. Don't lie to themselves. So they know what their heart's telling them, but their brain may be telling them something different. Okay. And then you've got, sorry, they may not be able to talk or you may not be able to talk. I'm having something wrong with my throat right now. Throat chakra might be a little clogged up here. Oh my God. Temporary split, fear of abandonment. Again, abandonment. This person had to heal abandonment issues. You may both had to have healed abandonment issues, right? Because of codependency. But there is faith in this love and overcoming the obstacles. And you've got Taurus here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And then here at the bottom of the deck, this is your connecting energy. You have rebels, no rules, freedom. I feel like you guys are going to be like, you know what? I don't give a shit what people think about this relationship. This is special and I'm going to go for it. And you know what? Screw other people. People don't want people to be happy. I don't understand that. It's very weird to me. But people get jealous of people being happy. That's just the reality. You could have been the runner. Okay. If you were the runner, you're probably the one that needs to communicate. Or they may have been the runner. Okay. But someone is definitely looking at memories. Okay. That memories together. Okay. Need I say more? Moving on and letting go, loving you, free. I think this person has never been loved like the way that you can love them or vice versa. But I also feel like love is freedom because when you love someone, you trust them. And that's freedom because there's no control. You trust them. That's genuine. That's unconditional. Okay. And then for this side, oh, this was over here. Yeah. So put yourself where you could have been the runner, right? Put it where you need to be. You could have both ran from each other. Runner chaser vibes, right? Back and forth. Ashamed, guilt, embarrassed that things went wrong. So this person is holding on to guilt, okay? They're feeling trapped. I think they're coming out of this energy. I think they're working through it. Like I said, you guys, it's divine timing, okay? The quicker if you're marrying each other, the better you do work on yourself, the quicker they're going to work on themselves. And you're already in union, right? Some of you are already in union. This person's already in your energy. Some of you are feeling the pull, right? There is marriage card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you both see marriage. This is a partner that you could marry. This could be a lifelong partner. You don't have to get married. You could just be together, right? Worried, replaying events, thinking about you. Yeah, this person's worried that you're not going to take them back. They will get through that fear. Okay, I'm going to move all of these. I may keep those out, actually. I didn't want to make it too long, so I'm not going to go too deep because it is a general. So, don't you know. Where's my deck that I wanted to use? Hold on a second. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm going to just go off my intuition. If the cards do not match, I'm going off my intuition. I'm going to put the cards together and how I see the story, right? I've been doing that lately. I used to be insecure about it. Now I just don't really care. This is how I like to do it, so I'm going to do it like this. Okay. So, what does the collective need to know? Whoever's going to be watching this video, what do they need to know about what's going on in their life? Okay. Let's see. That's too many. I don't know if I broke them or not. And I might pull charms. I mean, I can do whatever I want because I'm on YouTube. I've been doing TikTok videos, and it is hard for me to do TikTok videos. Yeah, again, justice. Boom. Hangman. Time of self-sacrifice. And they were both reversed. There is an imbalance that needs to be worked out. It's not, you guys aren't going to come together until that balance is worked out. Yep. Yep. Feeling trapped. Feeling like, oh God. This energy. Actually, I'm going to put this over here. Okay, I want Hangman on the, I want Hangman. Clarification on the Hangman, just one, please. Just one. So you got the Hangman, Justice, Nine of Wands, just one, please. The Eight of Swords, the Five of, thank you. Oh my God. Okay, that card just came out. I don't know if you saw that or not. And then Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Okay. You've got the Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Wands so far, okay? I will tell you the signs. I don't get fixated on signs, you guys, because it is a general, right? Libra, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. Oh, progression. Oh, yeah. You got a lot of passion here. You got a lot of wands. And you got a lot of, you guys just might be working on your money, right? There could have been like a change in job. You know, when you go through Dark Night of Soul and you do a bunch of healing, some shit just, the tower just rips everything apart. How do we end this reading? How beautiful is that? Yeah. And the freaking Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I do feel like a lot of you are going through some rough energy. Let's start. We've got the Hangman, which is obviously being stuck. I do think you guys are both watching each other. I feel like you both know that you like each other, obviously. You know, you're holding the staff. See, you know, there's some attraction here. You know which direction you want to go. Okay, and I feel like this person does as well. I think that you may not even know this person. For most of you, you're feeling the pull and you know who this person is, right? But if you're not feeling the pull, it's kind of like a secret admirer, okay? Or it could be a friend, right? You've got Justice, and there could be some sort of legal issues that this person had to go through. They could have had to fight for a child, okay? This could have been if they have a child. For some of you, they do. Some of you don't, right? It depends on who you are. I'm not going to get too crazy deep because it's a general. But in any instance, there's going to be communication. Okay, this person wants to bring justice where there was not justice before. I do feel like you guys are probably watching each other's social media. This person's already in your energy. So you're watching each other somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's at work. Maybe this is a secret crush. You have a lot of work cards. You got, you got more passion than anything. You got the Knight of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. But this is someone that doesn't give up. They keep going. And then you got communication. So there is communication here. You got a lot of communication cards. You got a lot of like passion and going for it and fuck it, right? Like you do have some not so great energy, but that is what it is. That's going to come back and forth. There could be like a little bit of back and forth. This is when we trap ourselves, right? But there's going to be balance, right? This is also a balancing of like balancing that head or heart and following the heart, right? This is wanting to give. You could be receiving from this person a gift or an apology. They're scared to death. They have insecurities. They have something happen in their child. I mean, this is all of us, right? But something about you has scared them, and it's probably the connection, probably the feeling, right? They do feel left out in the cold, but they're gonna rush forward, okay? Or this is you. They could have left you out in the cold, and here they come. They're coming back. Okay? They could have been struggling with money, or you could have been struggling with money. Some of them could have went through a divorce, and they could have there could have been money situation with the divorce and children. This is a time of self-sacrifice, right? They had to clear things up. And then again, you got the page, you got Page and Knights. This person could be younger than you. It doesn't have to be. But this is starting fresh, childlike energy, having fun. Love conquers all. Beautiful Two of Cups coming together, right? This is like, starting a new creative venture together. You might go on an adventure together, okay? You might actually work together, right? You guys might do some sort of charity work. Someone could be in law. There could be traveling that's going on for someone when it comes to work. Okay. I'm going to draw. What's going on with the Two of Wands and the Hangman? Two of Wands and the Hangman. The Magician. Manifesting each other. Manifesting the direction that you're going. Right? You both have the tools. You both could be like manifestors, right? You're coming together. You've got a soulmate connection here. And then you've got death. Yeah, someone definitely ended a long-term connection. And it wasn't healthy. There could have been petty fights there. Or they ended it with a friend or a family member, something. This could have been what's got in the way as well. But there is an ending here. Death is a good card because that means we're going to transform. That means we're healing, right? They could have manifested this ending, or you could have manifested an ending. They may communicate about like what they had to go through to get to where they are today. I mean, they're wounded. They've had to go through a journey. Or this is both of you mirroring each other, right? Lovers of the freaking Four Cups. You could have offered them something, or they could have offered you something, and there was like, nope, I don't want it. Well, it wasn't the right time, right? They could have snuck out at Seven of Swords. They could have pulled a runner like we saw earlier. Okay. Oh my god, wouldn't that be funny if I wasn't recording? Sitting here for 20 minutes. That happened yesterday. Oh my god. I recorded a whole video for Taurus and it didn't even, my voice isn't even on it. Great. Okay. Again, balancing the head or the heart. Balancing on like how to do this communication. Being able to balance these emotions that they have. And also balancing their work life. They may work a lot. You may work a lot. There could also have been a choice as well. And they could have chose something else, like I said, over you. I want to know why I just feel like this is like straight to the point. I feel like I'm not giving enough information and it's kind of frustrating. I'm going to try to breathe for again. Okay. So I do feel like they have regret. I think they may have turned you down. There was no reciprocity. And the reason this ended is because this person needed, listen, obviously this is the energy that we've all been in. If you watch all the tarot card readers, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Okay. This had to die. Because this person or you needed to work through your shit. Okay? You would have went into the relationship with a whole bunch of issues. Or the connection. Maybe it didn't even get to a connection. Maybe it just got to like a one-night stand here. Or, I mean, you got the knights everywhere and the wands everywhere. Or maybe one date. Maybe just one date. You know, who knows? This is different for everybody. Again, like I said, some of you could be traveling, going on a date. Or you have to travel to this person, but you're moving to calmer waters. They want to move to calmer waters with you. Okay? They want to take that cup. Or they're scared you're not going to take the cup. They're scared you're going to deny them. And they do feel left out in the cold, but they're coming towards you and they want to take your ass away on this little boat. What's going on with the Two of Cups and the Page of Wands? We have a person here. King of Wands. This person could have been a player and they've leveled up. Eight of Pentacles. Wanting to work on the connection. Look at. You know, I see this more as like the childlike energy. Maybe they could have been mature in love. They maybe have never had this kind of connection. Like I said, they could have been a player. You got the Knight of Wands here. Or this is you. You could have been a player. I don't know who you are. You know, but there is two people coming together. Maybe both of you guys are players. I don't know. But this person's leveled up. Okay? They are so passionate about you. They're so attracted to you. I think this could be keeping them in fear as well. But also, look at leveling up because of the connection. I'm going to draw on this king. Where's my deck? Okay. Can I get one clarification on this king? Yeah. And then you got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You know, some of you are just about to go through this energy. I'm not going to lie. And some of you may have a divine intervention. You might see this person at some sort of an event. You may have manifested a meeting. Okay. But someone has got their guard up and they don't, I don't know if they're going to communicate or not. Because I don't think some of you guys have had this divine intervention yet. Some of you already have. Some of you are way past some of this energy, and some of you are just at the beginning. But this person is feeling lack, okay? They are not happy about the situation, okay? That Five of Cups. They may go back and forth with that that kind of energy. I want to get, oh my God. Okay, I want to get some clarification. Oh, there's a letter in here. H may be important. They may have the letter H in their name. Let's give it some advice for the collective. What do they need to know about how this person's feeling? And when it comes to romance, well, we obviously know, but Ace of Cups. Yeah. New love, deep connection, never runs dry. I do not think this connection is going to run dry. I think when this person hands you this cup, they're definitely scared to hand you. This is the cup. There's the cup. Okay. It could be a new person. This person could have went through all this crap, healed, and now you meet them, right? And they're ready to rock and roll and you get into it, you know, or you're going to have to go through this energy together. Okay. Oh, damn. I guess we're going to bring out all the aces on the table. We got Ace of Pentacles, unity, love, new beginnings, and control. This is not only very emotional love and fun and like dorky and like silly and protective, very protective, but it is grounded. It is rooted. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Those two cards that come out first, are you freaking kidding me? This is something you don't let go of. This is something you trust your gut on because your mind is going to tell you this. Eight of Swords. Okay. Not communicating, tricking you, and deceiving you. Maybe this person will deceive you at first. Everyone's situation is going to be different, but I don't necessarily think that it's going to be to the level to where you can't move on and go to the Six of Swords, okay? They could be thinking, this could be just fear, like thinking that in the head, right? Oh my God. Did I just pull the Ace of Wands? Did you guys see that? I just was sitting there like that. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. This person's bringing in all the wands. I mean, all the freaking aces. Losing yourself, new love, opening up. This person is going to open up. They may not open up as much as you want them to open up, but they're going to open up just enough because they are scared to lose this connection. You don't get these three and not be scared. What's at the bottom? The Death. Scorpio. Transformation. Making changes, transforming. Wait, where'd my freaking other freaking card go? Yeah, there we go. What's going on with this clarification on the Ace of Swords? Eight of Swords. We just had to throw in that Eight of Swords when we're having all this fun over here. What's the Eight of Swords about? Someone could just be jealous of the connection. Okay. Ooh, 2 8s. And the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, you got Taurus. Advice. Oh, someone could be getting this person bad advice. They could have got bad advice from a friend or they're about to. The Eight of Wands, they want to communicate, right? But there is insecurity. They're maybe not being able to sleep at night. Okay. But someone is jealous of this connection. Somebody will be jealous of the connection. There is a third party here. I don't know if it's a friend or a relative. I will tell you this. This person wants to lay in bed with you, okay? They fantasize about it. They dream about it. Your neck is very important to them. You may fantasize about the same thing. They may watch you when you sleep, or you may watch them when you sleep. I think they do want to get you pregnant, okay? I definitely think there's something really important about your neck. Like, they love your neck. I don't know what that is, but that's there. And then you got the freaking Knight of Wands again. Yeah. This person could have been a player. They could have had controlling issues or control issues that they had to work through. Okay. Make time for sexual pleasures. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. But I feel like it's going to start off slow. I don't feel like it's going to, I think you both are going to know that obviously you want to sleep with each other. But I think you're going to work on the foundation with the emotional and the passion at the same time. Okay. You might just play around for a while. Okay. But I do see there's a possibility to get marriage. But I also see that they might be going somewhere to get advice about you. Oh my God, this card. 10 of Wands. Completely happy, penetration, taking on a lot, crazy sexual energy. Yeah, okay. And the freaking, oh my God. And the Ace of freaking Swords. You guys are done. You're done. There's no going back from that. And then the freaking High Priestess, and the Three of freaking Cups, and then the Temperance, and then the freaking Two of Cups. You're done. And then the Six of Cups, and then the freaking Hierophant. You're done. This is soulmate. You feel the pull. If you haven't felt the pull, you better get your ass out there and start dating. If you're watching this, you better get out there and start dating. But be careful of red flags and people. There are going to be people that are going to try to take you away from your healing. Most of you already know this person is because this energy is here. Look at this. Marriage, 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 marriage. Intuition, knowing. Two energies coming together as one. Oh my God. Soulmate, Six of Cups. Doesn't have to be someone from the past. This is your intuition. This is about deciding what you need to do for your destiny, for your future. Okay? And listen, your brain may be telling you that this is not your person. Listen, every time I've never followed my heart, I've had regret. Every time I've not followed my heart, every time I've followed my heart, I've never had regret, but I've been broken. Okay? When I've used my brain, I've always felt regret, but my heart didn't get broken. But guess what? Every time your heart gets broken, you get stronger. You need that muscle. You need that heartbreak. You don't need it. You don't want to be like some people meet one person and fall in love and they never ever have heartbreak. Just between the connection, they have to work through things, right? But sometimes in life, some people need that. Not everyone needs that. I don't wish that upon anybody. But because I do believe in love at first sight, meeting, done, married for 50-something years, right? My grandparents did it. I won't give up on that. But this connection, it does seem obviously like we're an older couple, okay? That we've got kids. I would say any from 25 to 45. I mean, this is the kind of age that I'm seeing, but it really could be any age, right? Whoever's watching. It just seems very passionate and very deep. Very deep, 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 deep love. And they do want to do something deep there. Okay. I'm going to pull some of these and then I'm going to end the reading. Oh my God, this person and you are going to be all over each other. You might be having a psychic connection as well. In some way. Okay. And this is all about truth. Knowing. I love these tarot cards. I love these are my favorite cards. I freaking love them. Calling in your soulmate. Some of you are manifesting this. Like I said, you guys are manifesting each other and you don't even know about each other. And you're going to have a divine meeting. You're going to meet somewhere. Okay, you got the freaking infinity symbol on the top of his head. This is your person. Stay positive. Work on yourself. Do your healing. If you've ended something, right, you got a divorce or you ended a long-term relationship. If it's toxic, we don't go back to toxicity. You work on yourself. And then when you love yourself, if you still want to go back to that person and they change, cool, do it, right? But you have to love yourself first. And you have to heal first. Or you're going to keep picking the same type of people. And you've got beautiful energy here. Those are just for some of you that are not, that are calling in your soulmate. Some of you have already called this person in. And they've already called you in. Forgiving and learning. So there's a need to forgive each other and learn from each other. Okay? And then you've got past life relationship. See, there's something to do with that neck. Ooh, Lord. I feel like someone's like literally trying to like blind this person from seeing you. Or like they don't want them to see the connection, but look at what's in the back. The angels are like, no, no, As you release and heal the past, your experiences more love in your present moment. And then you've got this too. I think you both probably praying for each other. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help you bring each other together. You have known each other before. That's what I said. Keep manifesting. If you are, don't get too crazy in your manifestations, because I feel like there's got to be a line, right? With fantasy, there's got to be some sort of line, right? Anyways, collective, I wish you nothing but the best. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe. Even if you're still here, I would appreciate it. God bless.